All right, here we go. We are back at it again. Trilogy Sports and Fitness. Check us out on the web, www.trilogyexplosion.com. And so here we are bringing our 30-day pushback challenge. It's a program to help you really focus on getting some type of fitness level figured out for yourself. Also, it is a program to help you become fit and active again and to learn how to measure out your personal fitness levels. And so, what you have here on the screen is the actual program that you will receive after you register and get the program paid for. And so, here's a few notes for all of y'all that are going to be participating in this program. First off, the cost of the program normally costs $120. And right now, for all of our new online users, we have it for $69.99. But if you are a new or current RMT member, then that cost was announced to you all, and it will also be announced in the other groups associated with RMT or some of the other men groups that are around that will be announced to you. But I would go ahead and register and get this program sent out so that you can get started. So the thing that I want to make sure we point out about this is that we have a few different things taking place, but you really can't see it on this screen. But there are a few different things that are happening here that you need to make sure you pay attention. So when you get your program right there on Sunday, that is called 0 day. 0 day, which is a 3 a.m. workout. And 0 day can be done at home in your living room. If you're not going to be disturbing anyone, it could be done in the confines of your own backyard or somewhere where you're going to be able to complete this in a safe fashion and in a capacity that is not going to put you in any type of harm's way. But that workout is a gut check workout to really see who's going to get up and get after their own rescue, get after your own plan. You know, when you work out, when you're trying to get a program started, you have to make sure that one mindset is in play. You have to make sure that you've already mapped out and charted out your course so that you can get on the road that's best fit for you to become fit and active. And so this is a great way to do it with this 30-day pushback program brought to you by Trilogy Sports and Fitness. And so what you have is 30 days. It's numbered out Monday through a day of rest. And then it has incremental rest days in there for those who will need it. So as you go Sunday through Wednesday, there's a gray day, all right, which we will be talking about gray days, and we'll be going down the sheet to explain this, but I want to explain it here first, and then we'll instrumentally go through some of these other parts. But that gray day for some of you all can count as a rest day. So you would skip that workout and then you would start back up on Thursday. And then what you have on Friday, and then after your rest day, meaning later on in the night before you prepare for bed, you would get up, prepare to do a 10-minute stretch and get prepared for the next week's days of work. And so every time you see a gray day would count as a rest day for some of y'all. Now I want to explain this, two things, two dynamics. When you were younger, your body recovered a lot faster, but primarily you are able, especially when you are participating in a higher form of exercise and fitness, if you're participating in athletics, you're able to take your body through 6 days of activity. And so that's what we have here. And this is 6 days of exercises, 6 exercises per day. And primarily, these exercises should be done, within a 30-minute to a 60-minute window. All right. And it's about, like I said, it's a 30-day program. So I wanted to get that out to you so you pay attention, because at the end of this document, there are some challenge items that make you eligible to be able to receive a Trilogy gift at the end of this challenge. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward. I'll just kind of scroll through here. And so you see the second page also has some gray days, and you see where it ends. Now, it's no certain date that you have to start your workout, opposed to for us who are RMT or any other groups that are specifically using this workout, then you're able to, you know, have some of these markers in place as to when the program would start and finish. Okay. So the announcement is going out here on 8/10/2023, which most of you all have already received. And then now you're here today for the orientation video, which you're receiving now. And so the payment for this is due on August 16th, 2023. And that allows you to start the 30-day challenge, which for RMT and any of you other groups that we are specifically using this program, you are to start your challenge on 8/17 by getting everything ready. Uh, and if you do start in the middle of that week, you need to make sure that at the top of the week, so if this was week 1, and let me go back so you can see it, and you start Thursday, then you need to come back and do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right. And you would do that at the end of the program. Okay. So you would just, when you got down to the end there, uh, you would do Wednesday and then come back Thursday, where you would do that Sunday, Friday, you would do that Monday, and the last day you would have would be that Tuesday. So you see those 3 days lingering over here. Wednesday is open. So you would do Wednesday and then Sunday, Monday. See Sunday, Monday. And then you would come back on the following and do that Tuesday on that next upcoming Sunday. If you choose to do it like that, you can also just start at the following Sunday after the date of August 17th and just make it easy, however you want to do it. All right. But here's the deal. All right. So what's happening here? All right. So the purpose of our program is a jump into action, a JIA program. So a JIA program is just no more talking, no more waiting around, no more asking questions, no more wondering what we're going to do. It is just jumping into action. All right. And so this jump into action program that you're going to do is sure to help you win. Why? Because we know how this program works. And here we're helping many start a new fitness level by diving into this powerful 30-day push. Okay. And basically, our goal here is to make sure, one, you get a better cardiovascular fitness zone, two, that you achieve, anywhere from 15,000 to 30,000 steps per day, and then show that you have improved from the beginning of the workout to now. So what has to happen, if I was a lot of y'all, I would start on the following Sunday. You received all the orientation. You received orientation today. Spend time making sure you get your equipment. Spend time, make sure that you setting up your time frames. If you have children and you know when you're going to work out, when you're going to be in your duties or whatever you have, your daily tasks. You want to make sure you have all those things set up, because this has to be one of your main core things you're going to be doing for the next 30 days. And so you also need to make sure that you take the Simple 3 home assessment prior to starting. All right. And so that's one of the things we want to make sure that you improved on here at the end. And so let's keep going. So the 30-day pushback layout for equipment, it requires you to have, some dumbbells at home that's going to challenge you. You're going to need a mat. You're going to also need resistor bands or power bands. You're going to need to make sure you have a water bottle to be with you so you can keep yourself hydrated while you work out. And I would also keep a sweat towel. Okay. Now, the instructions for getting started is right here. Here's how you get started. There's a link right there. You can write this link down, and or if you go register, the link for these other things will also show up. But I know this link is going to be posted on the website. It's going to be posted in the RMT group. It's going to be posted in a lot of other places. So be on the lookout for that. It'll also be on our Trilogy Facebook page, which we're sending that out. Okay. Now one of the things I want you to make sure you pay attention to is that once you register, you'll receive an email from Trilogy Sports and Fitness. All right. And then in that email, it's going to have some details in there. Make sure you read all the details, top of the email to the bottom of the email. There's also going to be a link in there to make sure you make your payment. Once you make your payment, it's going to notify Trilogy Sports and Fitness. You're going to receive a validation email, anywhere from 5 minutes to maybe up to an hour, and if it shouldn't be any longer than that. But all of these things, is in those. Some of y'all have already begun to register, and so these things are already stated, about the orientation and receiving the PDF and things of that nature. Okay. One of the things that's going to be done is that all assistance beyond this video will be only for those who are already a part of the Trilogy app. Everything here today is pretty self-explanatory. We're also going to have a reference video. That's a guide that's going to show you not all the exercise, but most of the exercises will be shown. Uh, there also will be a link for you to refer to that video. Go back to that video and refer to the exercises. Um, but primarily, this is simply taking to getting this done. So if you registered and if you're not a novice or beginner, then and if you, especially if you've done anything in the Trilogy app, then we have designed this workout so that you pretty much are familiar with the exercises, how to do them, how to have correct form, what's the benefit, so on and so on. All right. So here's a few other points. All right. The program is to help you be active along with others who are making a pledge to themselves to no longer wait and get active. That's what this is for. You know, in order for us to engage in a high form of personal training, then that personal training services need to be purchased, and then those services will be rendered to those who have purchased services from our group, from our personal training services. All right. But this is just a program we're putting out to give you, some general understanding, general instructions on how to get it done. And if you listen to everything that's said, if you read the packet, you'll have a better understanding of what's taking place. All right. Now, here's a note. If you haven't worked out within 6 months or less, this program isn't really for you. However, participate at your own risk. I have to say it. Now, do note this. You can go at your own pace. You don't have to go at my pace, or you don't have to go at anyone else's pace. All right. But you can go at your own pace. Also, those of you all who are in groups, uh, you're asked not to share. If you purchase the program, you are asked not to share your program with someone who have not purchased the program. But those who have purchased the program along with you, you are encouraged to encourage them through their workouts. You are encouraged to help them get an understanding by meeting up on online platforms, Zoom, uh, the Google platform, and demonstrate and talk each other through. This is meant for you all to become a help to one another that are in some of these fitness groups that Trilogy Sports and Fitness are assisting. You're encouraged to help each other along and encourage each other in this. We'll be checking in with you all. We are asking you all to share your stories and share your experiences and your challenges on your own pages and tag Trilogy Sports and Fitness in it so that we can use your encouragement as an encouragement and a story for someone else who's just now starting. Starting up isn't easy, and finishing isn't easy, but they all are doable. They all can be done. And if your mindset is right, it will be done. All right. And so that's what I want you to keep in mind. All right. So here's how to complete the workout. One, it is your job to follow the daily 6 exercise regimen. That's your job. Then also every week, and I explained this earlier about uh the gray days. It has either 1 or 2 gray days in that week, which indicates that it's a rest day and you don't have to work out. Now, don't choose not to work out if you are fit under 40, body's functioning fine, and you're looking for a challenge, you do not need to rest. I want you to grind your body to a pulp. Grind it. Make it happen. All right. Get out, get this thing done. Go to work. Eliminate the voice and the thought that speaks to you otherwise. It's you versus you. All right. So again, most people can manage, the average person, even if you're over 40. If you've been working out, your body can handle this. Believe me, 30 days are going to go by. But just I want you to have the wherewithal to notice, where was my mindset? How did I talk to myself during this time about getting these things done? Did I challenge myself more, in the programming, or did I go along the program and did exactly what was written, and I didn't go above and beyond? Okay. So those gray days equal out to you having rest days, which most people can handle working out 2 to 3 days a week. All right. But my challenge to you is to go for the no days off plan, which is the 6 exercises a day, 6 days a week. The program is 6 exercises, 6 days a week. You choose how hard you go. Now, let's talk about, knowing how hard you go. I'm going to go back. Now, in here, you can't see it really here, but your intensity level is what changes this. All right. So I'll give you an instance. Let's look on Monday. Monday, all right, that day one has 40. All right. Has 10-minute cardio walk run. Okay. Let me just put it to you like that. All right. And that's 40 seconds. Okay. Of that's 40 seconds of walking, 20 seconds of running. Now, if you're someone who's in shape, then I want you to switch that around. 20 seconds of running or fast-paced walking, or jogging. That's what I mean by your own intensity. Choose your own intensity level. Okay? That's what that is. So you have a cardio walk run every day of this program. So I wanted to clarify some of those. Okay? Chair dips. You get you a chair. You either get your legs in a unfolded straight position, or you can either bend your knees so that you can have more balance and stability on the chair. Okay. Running air jumps. All right. Or air jump ropes. A lot of this stuff is explained on the video. Okay. And so I went through a lot of these. Some of them, it's probably maybe about 4 or 5 of them we didn't go through. Okay. But that's that finding somebody, having the will, finding somebody that's working out, that's doing this challenge with you, that's posting on our page, that's in the group that you're in, and that's working through. All right. So you're challenged to do more than just do a workout. I want you to be involved. Okay. Um, so we can go back down to where we are on how to complete the video. How to complete the workout. Sorry about that. So, uh, now the cardio is a 15-yard space to do a walk run combination. And I just finished explaining that. And so your walk can be a brisk walk, your run can be a brisk run. A brisk walk. And then your walk can be just a nice active rest type of walk, meaning a regular pace walk. So if you can imagine this, for 20, 30 seconds you're jogging, 30 seconds you're walking. Or if you're doing the 40-20, then you're doing the 40 seconds jogging, 20 seconds you're resting. Now, through some of the workout, they'll change to 30-30, but that's 30 seconds running or jogging or brisk walking, 30 seconds regular walking. Okay. Now, all other exercises are standardized to advanced and or higher exercises. So this is why, a lot of the things that are happening inside the Trilogy app, we'll be guiding those clients, in a capacity in the app. We'll be guiding them in a whole nother capacity along with doing this workout. Okay. So now we're moving down towards the end here. All right. I have some notes about modifications. All right. And so modifications, if you have done some form of cardiovascular activity within the last 6 or haven't done anything within the last 6 months or less, you need to do the brisk walking during all your cardio walk run activity, and I would do that until I am comfortable with my cardiovascular fitness level, or with, me being comfortable in being able to run. All right. The other thing, if you have a problem with getting up and down because you have knee problems or joint issues, refrain from doing any squats or any pounding activity that's going to pound your joints and cause inflammation and swelling. And the other thing here, always use the right band resistance and a comfortable dumbbell weight that suits you, that's going to keep you safe and during these exercises. All right, now here's the simple 3 home assessment that we want you to do. So before you start this program, what you're going to do is you're going to either have someone time you or you time yourself. And for 1 minute, you're going to crank out as many push-ups as you can crank out. You'll write that date down and number of reps. All right. And those push-ups need to be where your chest should be coming down, touching the mat that you're on. If you have like a 1/2 inch mat, that's good. Or if you have an object about that capacity, then you want to make sure you come down and touch and extend all the way back up. Crunches, you want to be on your back in the supine position, hands across, behind your head, supporting your neck and your head, knees bent. And you want to crunch up as much as possible in a minute. Same thing, write the date down, the number of reps. Do that with air squats as fast as possible. This will count as your pre-test. Once you're done with the 30 days, you'll do this again as your post-test. And in fact, we have some achievements that will allow us to enter your name into a drawing that we're going to have, days after all of our groups get done. And this is how you are entered into that drawing. One, the entire time you have to achieve over 500,000 steps. You have to make it to the 500,000 step club by accumulating this total number of steps by the last workout. All right. And so I put here in a note, must be able to track with a fitness wearable. Okay. So that allows you to get in. Okay. 2, you have to become a proven Trilogy exerciser by accomplishing the no days off feature of this program. That means you train 6 days a week and complete 6 daily activities. Now, this is the honor system. You can lie. You can say, I did it, but we'll find out. And the last thing here is you want to improve by 20 reps on each of your exercise areas of your Simple 3 home assessment pre and post test that you did. Okay. So if you did 10 push-ups, all right, on the first test in 1 minute, then by the end of the post test, then you need to have been able to go up by 20 more reps on that post test, totaling 30. All right, 30 on your post test. So if you did 10, that number needs to improve by 20 reps. So that you add 20, that's 30 total reps. So you should max out on your post test 30 reps in a minute. Okay. And the same with crunches, the same with air squats. All right. So this completes the explanation of the workout. All other things will be sent to you in the form of email when you register. Okay. We're not asked, time is money. And so we're not answering a lot of questions because we don't have time, but we did want to put a program in front of you all to help you get going, to help you get started. All right. One of the most number one killers in society is heart attack, stroke, and those are known as cardiovascular diseases. Okay. And cardiovascular disease because there's low circulation, low oxygen transport in the body. And this is a start to help dig you out of that rut. Okay. So I hope this helps you in getting started. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the exercises that you will be doing. All right. But that link should be included, to be able to go back and watch the video after you make a payment and you receive that. But we'll show some of you all that now. Welcome to Trilogy 30-day push, and these are plank hydrants. Be sure to pay attention to the form of the exercises. Do your best to mimic the movements. These are glute raises. to curl the leg up instead of being more straight. These are Russian twist. Here's the modification. Here are marching overhead press. Work on getting the knees up. Here are dead bugs. Opposite arm, opposite leg. These are air jump ropes. Push off the balls of your feet. All right, now I'm running. These are wall runs. Put your hips forward, drive your knees up. Balls of the feet. Plank, feet in and out. Supine, single leg up and down. This is a slow count till you bring your heel down to the mat. Alternate leg. Same slow count, 8-second count until you get down. These are reverse flies. Make sure you are in a good bent position without your back being hunched. Seated squat, get up. Sit, rock, return. Side step jumping jacks. Chair double crunch. These are jump action calf raise. These are band arm curls. Notice how I twist the band to a X formation. All the way up, all the way down. These are overhead press. Pay attention to my hands. Quick press up. Bent over row. Leave some sag in there to get more resistance. All right, we're in the home stretch of our catalog. The rest of the exercises can be inquired about in the Trilogy app. But this is our cardio walk run, which a lot of you all would do during the entire 30 days. You go from running to walking, 30 seconds. It's on the workout. But the main thing here is that if you can get outside, find you about a 15-yard space. But if you don't, you can do this in your living room. You can do this in a small space. Enjoy the program.